Alrighty guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for To Your Eternity episode 12. So, to kick off right away, I heard that there is quite possibly a recap episode next week. I am undecided whether I'm gonna watch it or not, like, and react to it here with you guys. I'm probably gonna have my friend at least check it out for me and let me know if it's like, because sometimes they form recap episodes in really cool ways, but then other times it's just straight up like copy paste scenes we've seen back to back to back. But other times they have like the characters talking and doing new things in the form of like reminiscing and kind of stuff like that. And if it has like new content from characters that we haven't seen, even if it's very limited, I probably will like watch it. But I might choose to opt out if it is just like full recap, because I imagine no one's gonna watch it anyway. Like watch a reaction to it, So, although the only reason I might watch it is just for the OCD of having my channel have like 12, unless they don't count it episode 13. Like if it's counted as episode 13, then I might watch it just so my channel can go 12, 13. Sometimes they do like 12.5, and then that won't be too bad. But yeah, anyway, I figured I'd lead with that. So if you don't see next week's episode, it's probably a recap, and I probably chose not to watch it. Yeah, but we were left with a massive cliffhanger. Before that, though, we had Reen have her birthday party, meet the person she's supposed to marry, but she kind of confessed in a way to, Gugu. And she also found out right before the knockers attacked that he was the one that saved her back then, and found out that it was him saving her. It wasn't just some like asshole pushing her down, which apparently she thought all these years, because she never even knew there was a log flying at her. Still a little confused why she couldn't hear him. Like they said it was windy, so I mean maybe it was just really loud wind. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, but I'm also terrified because now that these characters learn the truth and can be like maybe even more happy together, this happens. So, yeah, I'm excited to get into this. I do have a little bit to talk about with my camera stuff, but I will do that during the opening, so that way we can get started, and we'll have something to talk about during the opening. So, yeah, and obviously Gugu fell off the cliff, pushed her back so she didn't fall with him, and then we don't know what happens next. That's where it ended. So, yeah, let's find out. All right, we are gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Okay. Yep. Jesus. So the knockers are the ones that did that. I was so confused at first when that first happened. Alright. Yeah, so I made some changes, a little bit, very minor changes to my camera. You might notice the background is a little more blurred. I think it's only really noticeable on the temperature on my mini fridge back there. You can definitely tell in comparison to some of my other videos that it's a little more blurry and not as clear. But the benefits of that is I'm running at a lower. It might not mean anything to you guys that don't do camera stuff. I'm running on a lower ISO, but then I had to crank some of the other settings down that like raise the brightness, because the lower the ISO gets, the darker the image. Which is why like really good lighting is important. So to get similar lighting to what I had before, I had to crank the other two settings down, which is I think what messed with like the blur a bit and stuff. But from the little bit I looked at, I think like the image of me and some of the feedback that I was getting in the background, especially around this thing here, There was a lot of like little particle effects that you could see. It wasn't bad at all. I could always go back to it if I find that blur in the background bugs me too much. But yeah, it's I think it might be a little better. I don't know. We'll see later when I look more into comparisons. All right, here we go. Its core is beneath the ground. Oh, shit. Damn. So did he tell Fushi that? I like how you could see him, like, fading. Oh, I saved Meek. Or Mir. That's what it was. Oh, he transformed. Okay. They're like, what the hell? Awakening. Okay. So that's going to answer my question then. I was curious. I talked to my friend about it. If he transforms, does he go back to being young? Oh, he grabbed onto... Oh, shit. Whoa. It's more like living. Oh, look at it. It's like wet. Oh, it's sticky. So it's the knockers. It's a way to counter their fire. Oh! Oh, it's stabbing into him. Oh, the people are helping him. Nice. Some of the people talking shit still seem to save him. Okay, now run. Run, guys, run. Get out of there, guys. Yeah, damn. Oh, what I was saying before, sorry, I think I got distracted. If he transforms back into Fushi, is he going to be young Fushi because he reset? Or will he be able to remember his older form? Oh, shit, that's why he's still holding it on. Oh, shit. Nice, Gugu made it out with a couple of people. That was the mom and dad, damn. I didn't realize that first, oops. Love you. He has to fight. This is what he's prepared for all these years, is for the knockers to return. And he's checking if Fushi's okay. Yeah. He's young again! That's what I thought might happen. I wonder if he's capable... Yeah. I wonder if he's capable of, like, mastering this power to age himself back up again or something. Interesting. Oh. Damn, so did it remember the bear form, or did it take Fushi's bear form? It looks like stone, though. It's not wood this time. Yeah, it adapted. That's what I was afraid of. Need to find a new weakness. What can you do to counter stone? Oh, shit! Oh my god! They created a pitfall? Oh, that was cool. That was awesome. Pulling the land back together? Holy shit! Oh my god. Just transformed back. That was cool. Damn, the teamwork. I love it. Holy shit. Last time it was wood, it was easier with fire. Does it, though? He said it was underground. Alright. I wish I knew whether it stole the bear form, or if it, like, somehow remembered the bear form from last time. Like, does Fushi not have the bear form anymore? It's so cool. It's so useful. How much can he do? Like, can he literally just do infinite? It doesn't look the same. Maybe... Oh. Just blast fire inside? Okay. That's something. Oh, it broke apart a bit. I feel like that's too easy, though. Oh, nope, it's still going. Is it escaping? Or... Yeah, it's trying to escape. Was that its core right there? A knife. Oh, aw. Gotta cut past it. Yep, it's breaking apart because that was the core. Puh! Damn. It's probably gonna come back, though. Oh, I don't like him being near that wall. Get away from the wall! It just went into that wall. Oh, I don't like this. Yup. Oh, I don't wanna see that. I know he's immortal, but that's March again. That's March's form taken, right? No, Reen! Shit! Okay. She's okay, right? Ah. I'm so worried about all these people. Like... So what does Fushi have left? The boy and the wolf? Assuming? Like, he just got squashed, though. Like, what is it gonna take for him to regenerate from that? Assuming he does. Oh, shit. Is he buried under there? Alright. Damn. It's back to the bear again. What? This isn't my pain? Whose pain is it, then? Oh shit, did they get buried too? Oh shit. Is he somehow connected to Gugu? Oh, they're both crushed. Or they're both... Oh... I don't like this background track. It makes me feel like some shit's about to happen. Oh, this jacked man. Come on. Oh, I don't like that. Where it all started. Ugh. Oh no. God damn it. This isn't good. I mean, I'm so happy for he finally said it and they kissed and stuff, but like he's somehow connected to Gugu. You can like hear a heartbeat too, and now it stopped. Oh no, it's still going. Oh no, and he turned into him. Does that mean he died? Oh. Well, he can still do the flamethrower. I guess he copied all of that. Or could this be Fushi awakening the power to transform into people that aren't dead? I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here. What about Reen then? If he was holding up the rocks. Oh, will it sink? I guess not. Maybe it's not deep enough. Oh! Wait, what? Water the weakness now? Or something? What the heck? It's like Pokemon rules here. Come on, Fushi, get it! No, Fushi, get it! Damn it. They're trying to move the rubble. He keeps not listening to that dude. True, damn. So he lost the bear and March. She's still alive? Oh. Of course the brother shows up. Oh, we're gonna get another one of these. All his injuries are gone. Oh, so that's what we see in the opening then. Shit. Telling him what happened. Damn. The brother. It's kind of like him. Oh, she doesn't even know, does she? Damn, poor Reen. Oh. Oh, don't do that. Oh. Oh, no! Fushi! Oh, Fushi, why? Oh. Is he gonna... Oh. Is he gonna pretend to be... Gugu? So is he gonna stay and pretend? That kind of just seems wrong a little bit. And now he's just gonna leave Reen. Oh. Why? God damn it, guys. It's gonna end us there. God damn. She's there waiting. She realized it. Wow. So she somehow... No. Oh, no preview. No preview. Alright. That is the end of episode 12, I guess. I don't know what to say. I'm like... I definitely didn't cry like I did with March, but I think that's because part of me had a feeling that this might happen. But then, like, it lasted... I don't know. Like, it's definitely sad, don't get me wrong. Maybe it's because of how young March was that it got to me. You know? But I think, like, I started to think of it as, like, a pattern, you know? Like, the boy died in the first episode, then March died. It seemed like the story was saying that the way Fushi grows and moves forward is through the deaths of those around him, kind of. So I've been sort of waiting for this moment, I feel like, you know. So I feel like maybe I was a little bit more prepared, whereas March, I didn't quite have that thought process like that. Like, I didn't quite understand how the show was gonna work yet. And, like, we had the tease of March being an adult in the opening, so I think, like, I just kind of expected to see that scene rather than it being, like, in her death that she grows up kind of thing, you know? But, like, once again, I ask the question, we see this afterlife thing, is that a symbolism of, like, being able to say goodbye to the characters and seeing their, like, final thoughts, or is there a potential, like, afterlife sort of thing, you know? Like, and we even saw Little March show up here, too. Like, almost like March is a ghost following Fushi around, you know? I don't know if that's ever gonna amount to something. It may or may not, you know, but it's at least like a thread there that could be explored if the show wanted to, I feel like, and it would make sense with what they've seeded in here, you know? But, man, like, with Gugu's death, I just feel like, I don't know. I'm kind of okay. At first, I was disappointed that Fushi transformed. Like, I knew he had to do something because she would have saw a younger Fushi and been really confused. But I think probably one of the worst things he could have done is transformed into Gugu in that moment. Someone who is dead, give her hope that he's alive, and then just up and leave her, you know? Like, that doesn't leave. I mean, that leaves a few people to mourn Gugu's death, right? But what the reason why I said I did dislike it was because it seemed like at the end of the episode, Reen like knew. Um, she said like I'm sure he's with him, but I don't know what that like. Does Reen somehow know that Fushi can like transform, because technically Gugu is like a part of Fushi now, you know? And the way she said that was made it seem like she knew that, but they never told her. That was the whole point of why he couldn't transform there, was cuz or why he couldn't be in that younger form, was because she didn't know about his transformation and stuff. Like, so I'm wondering what she thinks happened, because he was talking about like leaving and going shopping and going alone, and then they handed him a bag of food and money. Like, it's pretty obvious you don't need like a bag of food, at least food. Obviously money if you're going shopping is needed. But it was a pretty obvious goodbye. So like I wonder what she believes, you know? I don't know. Like, damn. I don't know. But, like, why did that thing crumble when it hit water? Like, I understand that fire was the wood's weakness, but it's not like rocks dissolve when they hit water. Like, sure, they're gonna sink and stuff like that, and that can be the logic as to why, like, water beats rock in Pokemon, you know? But, like, it just, like, shattered and the thing ran away as soon as it, like, or, like, briefly after it hit the water. I don't know. That's another thing that I don't fully understand. So really, we just need to counter it every time, right? That's what we've learned. Like, if it pops up as earth, you need to get water. If it pops up as wood, you need to get fire. You know, I don't know what it's gonna pop up as next, because it seems to like use the materials of its surroundings. So like, maybe if it turns into like plants, like living plants rather than wood. Like, living plants can burn, but it takes a lot more heat if they're really moisturized and stuff like that than it does, like, wood. I don't know. Because I was thinking, like, if we just go with the elements, it could pop up as, like, a whole, like, fire beast. But I don't know if that's a possibility, you know? I don't know if it's just going to pop up like a fire elemental kind of thing, you know? That seems, like, a little outlandish for its ability that we've seen so far, but who knows? I would say it'd turn into dirt, but I feel like dirt would have the same weakness where it would kind of like crumble if it hit water, you know? I don't know. I don't know what it's going to come back as next, but it even like its tendril things seem to expand farther out than it did before. You know, it was taking over like the whole like underground area and like created like a pitfall in the earth and crap like that with like spikes and everything that they were falling into, which is like crazy. So, I don't know. I'm wondering if it could take on more of a humanoid kind of form rather than the different elementals, you know, because it already seems like it's a type of flesh kind of thing, you know. But yeah, I guess it's something we have to talk about, the fact that Fushi lost his Oniguma form, I assume, because we didn't see him use it again, and they had it, so I imagine they stole it. And he lost his March form. but he gained Gugu's form, I guess, and then he has the boy's form, and then the wolf form too. Still, yeah, interesting. So he's technically down one form, but if he finds that thing later, since it got away, and destroys it, will he get those two forms back? I imagine so, unless like they dispose of that thing and create another one, you know, because they've destroyed it before and they create a whole new one. If they just create a whole new one and keep that other one stored away forever, will Fushi never get those forms back, you know? I don't know if it's intelligent enough to do that, but I don't know. Damn. I just feel so like I just don't know how I feel about this. Like, obviously, like I said, like I kind of expected Fushi to die at some point. But I think like Reen's line at the very end really helped me accept the way this went, because I was almost pissed off, right? That Fushi turned into Gugu and like gave her this false hope that he's alive, and you know, they had that moment of like confessing love and kissing at the very end, and then he just like leaves her, you know, and just ditches her. And I was like really mad about that. But the fact that Reen like seemed like she knew somehow, I don't know. I'm interested to talk to my friend regarding this and see what he thinks like Reen meant. Like, does she realize that her Gugu is dead, you know? Or what? Or like, does she think that he just left her, but she's just okay with it, you know? Like, I don't know. It's interesting, because the thing is, the reason why I'm so hung up on this is because without having any evidence, right, I don't know that she has any evidence that Fushi can transform into other people. I don't know that she's ever seen him do that. That's such a far-fetched thing in this world to, like, just come up with. Like, oh, it was Fushi transformed into Gugu, you know, he's with him, you know, kind of thing, saying, like, Gugu's with Fushi, you know? Like, that would be the last thing I ever think of, you know? If I'm living in a world where none of this is ever possible, I wouldn't just go straight to the thought of, yes, Fushi transformed into him, you know? I don't know. But unless she somehow, over the years, like, picked up on it or something. Granted, he didn't do any of the transforming, so I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of it. I almost want to, like, just see how she said it there at the very end. Yeah, she says, I'm not going to get married. I'm in love with someone else. Like, the thing is like, you could look at that line as being like, okay, she does think he's still alive and out there, you know? But there are a lot of people that would say that they're in love with someone, and she even says, like, he isn't here, and that almost makes it sound like she knows he's dead. Yeah, she says, the thing is, he's no longer here. Which to me means that she knows he's dead, possibly. But he also just left on a journey or whatever. That's what she could think or whatever. But then she cries too, yeah. And she says, I'm sure he's with him, and flashes to Fushi. I don't know. I wonder how she, like, knows, you know? Like, it's a cool symbolism thing, and I understand, like, I understand the symbolism of that, but I just don't know how she came to the conclusion that this guy is a, like, can, like, transform into other people, you know? Because as far as she knows, Fushi's dead, and Gugu just left her. But she somehow knows? I don't know. Sorry, I got hung up on that one point, but But yeah, so Fushi is moving on now, and I don't know what that means. Like, I mean, we obviously have other characters in the opening, which is another reason why I kind of thought this might happen, was because of the other characters in the opening I imagined we had to meet someday. Granted, that could be like where Fushi and Gugu and Rin like left together, you know. It didn't have to be that Gugu died, but yeah. Damn. So it's another whole like kind of reset, kind of like after March's death, we left Perona. We had Piorin, I think was her name, the older lady, who kind of tied over from the previous story, but now he's kind of going on his own. So that way the people that he loves don't get hurt by this thing when it comes back. But I mean, I feel like he's just gonna find other people that he connects with, you know, and something else is gonna happen. I don't know. We'll see though. But yeah, I guess we do see like the veniness on like the people in the opening, which I had just speculated without even thinking about that, of like the knockers getting some kind of like human form, but I wonder if they like take people's form eventually. By like, we kind of saw like a hint of that, right? When Gugu was grabbing that thing and it like came at him and it like went in his arm briefly for like a second and then it like stopped. It makes me wonder if that was like the start of it realizing that it might be able to possess these humans, you know, or something. I don't know. That's going to be disturbing, though, I imagine. It's not going to be fun to watch in the future, especially because some of them just look like young kids. And it's always harder for me to watch young kids die or get really injured than it is for to see adults, you know, because it's that whole aspect, like, March hit it on the nose, you know? The whole aspect that, you know, her whole dream was to become an adult, and we watched it get shattered, you know? But, damn, guys. I don't know. I feel so broken and empty after that. I don't even know what to say. I may not have shed any tears, but I don't know how No, I still very much enjoy the show because it's able to elicit these emotions from me, right? Like, but damn. The other problem is like, it's a weird mix because I kind of get the meta perspective stuck in my head, and it kind of ruins some things for me. Like I said, I kind of expected Gugu to die after the boy in March. I started to like see a pattern, and it made me like, and now that Gugu died, it like confirms my theory that like whoever Fushi gets close with is probably like gonna die, you know? But like, I don't want to think that way because I don't want to think of these people as like already dead, so I like separate my emotions from it. I want to be emotionally attached to them, but I can't help that little like part of me in the back of my mind. It's the same thing with like when I watched Fairy Tail, it was the exact opposite, where they constantly fake deaths on there, where it's like, oh no, he's gone, you know, and then the character just wakes up like 2 episodes later and he's fine, you know. So it got to the point where any time a character was like thought to be dead, I was just like, they don't kill people in this show, you know. And I never like had any kind of emotional attachment to like that scene. So it's kind of like the opposite with that, where like when you expect every time someone like, because throughout Fairy Tail, almost every arc, at least 1 or 2 times in like every arc, you think a character's dead, basically. So it's like, and then they're not, you know. So like you just get to the point where you're like, okay, that like no one's ever just gonna die in the show, you know. And pretty much no one ever did. Like there were a couple people, but usually they were like bad guys, like characters specific to the arc that didn't really like play a big role, are the ones that ended up dying, you know. But you could be pretty sure that none of the main cast, even though the main cast was very large, was going to die. Which brings me to the opposite that's happening with this show and like Game of Thrones, where I never really got emotionally attached to too many characters, like, because I figured they were just gonna die, you know, like honestly, when I first watched The Red Wedding in Game of Thrones, it didn't really affect me too much because unfortunately I had that perspective of like, as soon as Ned died, it was like, okay, we're not, like, no one's safe. You know, if this awesome character died this early on in the show, then anything's possible. And it led me to have that logic again of just everyone dies, you know, and not to get emotionally attached. So hopefully it didn't ruin my reaction for you guys because of that. It was still very painful to watch, and I'm still very sad he's gone. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's really all I have to say. I don't really know what else to say. Damn. Well, guess we're starting over. Get some more characters to fall in love with and then them die. Alright. That's going to be it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon if you want to get more content from me. I have exclusives on there and early access. The exclusives right now are Jujutsu Kaisen, Black Sails, and Reincarnated as a Slime Season 2. Check that stuff out if you're interested. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.